Ladies and gentlemen, before we present Matt with his well-deserved award, we have a few members of the Global Green family who would like to pay tribute to him. Please welcome 3 former Founders Award recipients. Co-founder of the Global Green USA, Diane Meyer Simon. Former Global Green Board Chair, Pat Mitchel. And Global Green Board Chair, Scott Seydel.
Isn't Matt fantastic? I mean, I think that video said it all, almost. Except that I remember in 1993 when I was speaking with President Mikhail Gorbachev about starting Global Green USA. We spoke about many things, and he had many wise and meaningful things to say to me. But one thing that he kept impressing on me was the Gandhi quote, "Be the change." Matt Petersen is the epitome of the change. And I love you, Matt. You are now a co-founder, and you deserve that award very much.
Diane and I were so lucky to be there with President Gorbachev as he laid out his vision for the Green Cross movement. And when he asked Diane if she would come back to the States and found the American chapter of the Green Cross movement, at the time it was Diane and myself and just a few people who could actually fit around your dining room table in Santa Barbara. As we looked for the leader, the person who would make Global Green USA a reality and could turn those visions into real plans and real models of sustainability. So when we found Matt Petersen, he was young, idealistic, and full of passion for changing the world. And when Diane and I introduced him to Gorbachev the first time, his only comment was, "He's so young." But now, of course, President Gorbachev, like all of us, feels that we have taken an enormous journey with this young man who has aged like all of us and has created not only new models for sustainability, but new ways of leading in the environmental world, and has in fact made Global Green the pace setter, the real, as Diane said, the real change that we all envisioned some 15 years ago and that we now know is more important than ever. And Global Green, thanks to the spirit, Diane, you set from the very beginning, is a family. And my family, including my husband, continues to love the journey that we are taking with all of you, and especially with Matt Petersen.
That's great. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, darling. I haven't aged because I've been with these 2 women all the time. But I have the pleasure because I received today a letter from our original founder, Mikhail Gorbachev, who we all owe a great debt of gratitude for saving the universe and stopping this senseless Cold War that was going on. And so I thought I would just read to you from that letter. Nika Korke Amerikansha. Don't worry, I'll translate. Matt, both your life and your vision in leading Global Green clearly embody the mission of Green Cross and the striving to that global value shift towards sustainable and secure world. Your work through Global Green has reached out to many people, inspiring them to embrace sustainability. Your activities are a great testimony to what can be achieved when people of goodwill, sharing the same passion and having a similar sense of responsibility for ecological issues, cooperate together to achieve tangible and important results. You know, when I came along, my father and his brother, the two children of my grandmother, were my father's because my uncle was childless. So I really came to appreciate what it's like to have a brother. And then I was born and had 3 sisters, and they were all very talented, and one's a poet, one's an author, and one's an artist. And all that time, I really had a thirst for what I saw between my father and my uncle. And then I met Matt Petersen, and I fulfilled that need. Matt, you are my brother, and I really appreciate everything we've done together.
Now it is our great honor to introduce the President and CEO of Global Green USA. Please welcome the recipient of our 2010 Founders Award, Mr. Matt Petersen.
All right. Wow. Thank you. Let me go back.